Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel today. Just going to quickly speak to everybody about something that we don't normally do on this particular channel, which is about Manchester United, because as I'm sure you're all aware, good old Erik Ten Hag has just got the big old heave-ho out of Old Trafford. Now, the big question that I'm going to ask, and I personally think, to be honest, I don't really care. I openly admit I don't care, because I'm a Nottingham Forest supporter, been a Forest supporter all my life. Okay, but the thing is, and as the title of my channel says, it's upfront opinion. Okay, did Erik Ten Hag deserve to be sacked? And when I look at it, is the amount of money he spent, and pretty badly, to be honest. If he was in the public sector, working a normal job, he would have quite probably been sacked a heck of a long time ago, because he spent the best part of £1 billion in. I think he's been in the job about 3 years. They've had some of their worst league performances in the league. Yeah, okay, he's put a couple of trophies in the cabinet, but has he actually improved that club? And I would actually put it out there and say, no, he hasn't. He's done a pretty awful job. And Mr. Ten Hag may not like to hear that. Losing again at the weekend, getting, under the likes of Alex Ferguson, or if you go a bit more recent, with Jose Mourinho, when they had Mourinho in, you would say you probably would have won the game. You would have put your money on it. Okay. But, nowadays, the last couple of years, especially under Ten Hag, and I appreciate he's had it difficult, having to deal with the partial takeover last year at the club, Has he had it easy? No, not really. But when you have one of the biggest jobs in the world, and Man United is one of the biggest jobs, second to maybe, or first maybe Barcelona or Real Madrid, if you don't get results, you're out the door. He should have been out the door in the summer, whether he won the FA Cup or not. They finished what? 8th in the league. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable in any way. So does he deserve to be sacked? In my book, I would say he should have been sacked an awful long time ago. So I hope he can find a job elsewhere and move on with his career. And I hope Man United can get a decent manager in the door. I can't personally see it because, to be honest, there aren't many top managers out there. But maybe it's a case of they need to find a lesser manager, somebody that has got a lot of potential. A bit like when Newcastle got got Eddie Howe in. When Newcastle got Eddie Howe in, I thought, oh my God. Because where I live on the south coast, I remember being at Burnley, did an awful job, did well at Bournemouth, but he did end up getting the club relegated. But never had a great big budget. Was in the wilderness for a couple of years. Comes into Newcastle, which wasn't exactly in the best shape, even with all the money that Newcastle have. And I openly admit, I was surprised. And I think he's done a fantastic job. So maybe there's an argument that Man United need to do something like that. Arsenal did it with Arteta, taking a punt on somebody, not really done anything. And now look at where they are now. So I hope Man United can find somebody decent. And obviously, time will tell at the end of the day. Maybe Rudman Nistelrooy will get the job. You never know. They've done it in the past, So time will tell. But for now, thanks for listening. If you're new to the new to the channel, obviously please subscribe, and we'll speak to you again a bit later.